Hello Diva Squad, welcome back to another Cast Sundays and some Reddit. This Sunday we're gonna do I spaced out. This Sunday we're going to do the cast of Inside Out, the original cast. Okay guys, so the first character we're going to make is Discuss. If you guys don't know her, this is how she looks like. And while we're making her, I am going to read Am I the A-hole? And this is by 781046 cray cray. And this one says, am I the a-hole for refusing to let my in-laws stay with us again? My husband, 34 male, and I, 31 female, recently threw a birthday party for our 3-year-old daughter. We also have 2 other little ones in the house, 2 female and 1 male. My husband's dad decided that he wanted to stay with us for the party. He brought his wife, my brother-in-law, and sister-in-law. We were hosting almost 100 people in our house. I ordered most of them items we needed for hosting/serving purposes and had the food catered. All we needed to do on the day of was move around our home to accommodate the table/chair/hosting equipment and set everything up. My father-in-law decided to spend most of the day in his room and away from the setup. Daddy.
Sorry, that was so cringe.
His wife was constantly walking around and complaining about being asked to stay quiet since the baby was napping. As I was running around carrying large tables, moving furniture, decorating, watching children, etc., my husband's family was calling me mean names behind my back while also being no help at all. Oh, poor girl. Not even hanging out with the kids that they were supposedly there to see. I'm smelling like these peoples are loitering in your property. After the party, my family stuck around to help clean up. My husband's family also stuck around, apparently just to judge.
Oh my god!
Kick them out. Never have them come back ever again. My father-in-law, his wife, sister-in-law, and brother-in-law all stayed out of the way and napped while we cleaned. My mother-in-law and her husband sat around and watched my family clean up. Oh my gosh, that's so rude. After my mother-in-law and her husband left 3 hours after the party ended, they were apparently talking about how weird it was that my family was helping and how gross it was that everything needed to be cleaned right away. Pause. Okay, so how is that gross? First of all, I love that. I was in a baby shower not too long ago, literally like a couple of days ago, and the baby shower was amazing. A couple of minutes before the party ended, like 30-40 minutes after the party ended, everybody cleaned up. How is that disgusting? I thought it was the best thing ever. Everybody cleaned up, everything was cleaned. There was nothing that they needed to they didn't have to worry about cleaning up anymore because their friends, their family, they all worked together and cleaned that place up, and it was just beautiful. So I don't understand why they think it was gross. They said that my kids are probably going to have problems as they grow up since I keep them in such a sterile environment.
What does that mean? What?
Do not judge how they parent, because right now I'm judging you. But after hosting that many people, there is definitely some cleaning to do. I told my husband that his family is no longer allowed to stay with us when they're in town for events, and they need to leave when the event is done. Let's go, mama. I'm tired of feeling judged in my own space. He says I'm being too harsh. No, she's not. No. And that they're just not as clean as we are. Ew. And they're judging us. Ew, your parents are dirty. He thinks since they didn't actively hinder us and didn't make these comments directly to me, I should just brush it off. Am I the asshole? Well, no, you are not the asshole. Your in-laws are the asshole. Your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law are rude. Never invite them to your house ever again. Okay, my thing is, if I have you over for a certain amount of time, you better freaking help me clean. If you are my in-laws, I'm not saying I have in-laws, but if you are related to my other half and you're staying in my house, oh my gosh, I'm clapping like I'm from Jersey because I'm mad. You better clean. You better make sure everything in the event is spotless. You're staying in my house for free. Next time you want to say and you want to judge us, you can judge us in your hotel where you have to pay X amount of dollars, okay? Because I bet you're not paying for a dime to stay with me. So you have those two options. Be nice and stop judging, or get your own hotel because you're not staying in my house. Period. I don't think she's the asshole. In-laws, you are the a-hole. I'm so sorry. I'm also asking the magic conch shell. Is OP the a-hole?
No.
No. She said that like, girl, you're not the problem. It's your in-laws. Your in-laws are the problem. And with that, we finish making Discuss Inside Out. This is her with her green dress, with her green hair. And yeah, I really enjoyed making this sim. I've enjoyed making all the sim on the Inside Out cast. They're all so beautiful. So let me know how you feel. And let me know what you think about OP. Do you think she's the a-hole? Or do you think the in-laws are the a-hole? And let me know if you guys like my sim. But I just wanted to let you know that there's 4 updates. Let's read the updates and make Fear Inside Out. And I hope you guys like Fear too, because Fear was really hard to make. I really struggled making Fear. So if Fear does not look like the Fear character, let me know towards the end of this, because you'll see where I struggled. You'll see. But update number 1, to answer some questions. Yes, my husband did help with some setup.
Some. She said some. Not all, she just said some.
He also helped with taking down all of the rental items, getting them situated for pickup. He didn't get as much done as he could have, as he would stop and talk to his family and have to be directed back to the party setup / takedown. But he wasn't just sitting with them. Okay, so I think it's like a family thing. They're just dirty. They don't like to clean. They're a dirty bunch. Okay, we get it. 2, a neighbor saw me struggling with a setup. They came over to help. They overheard my father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, father-in-law's wife talking about me, which is how I found out. Oh my gosh, you found out from your neighbor? That's crazy. When my family was cleaning up, they overheard the comment as they were going around the house. Bro, how your neighbor tell you that your in-laws are talking smack about you? Wow. Wow. Number 3. Yes, 100 people is a lot. Laugh out loud. Between both sides of immediate families, there was about 30, both sides divorced with new partners and some additional children with their own children. Then with extended family, we get together for almost all the holidays and regularly for visit. Damn! This is a big family. It was another almost 40. There were only about 25 people not related to us. 7 kids from daycare and their families. It seemed easier to do it all at once rather than having a family birthday with having to be responsible for 2 to 3-year-olds at separate friends' birthday. 4. Yes, both sets of in-laws are like this all the time. They both live in different parts of the country. So when we go to visit, we stay at hotels. So let them stay at a hotel. Don't let them stay with you. They've offered to let us stay with them. And before we had kids, we would. But their home will be so dirty that it was hard to enjoy ourselves.
They're dirty. Ew, how dirty? Like, how dirty are these people?
Think unwashed sheets in the guest rooms? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Plates / cups that are rinsed but not washed after use. Expired food being served. Excuse me? It's not a suitable environment for children to stay in. Still, when we visit for events, I am always the one helping with cleaning / cooking. Part of this is to make sure I have clean things to eat off and safe food to eat, but partly because I have been raised to be helpful. I love you. I wasn't necessarily surprised by their lack of help, but the rude comments caught me off guard. I'm telling you, cut the in-laws off. You know how there are some families who don't like their in-laws and just cut off their in-laws? Maybe that's you, just saying. My husband and I have a date night coming up this weekend, and I plan to address this more then. I might not necessarily tell him that I brought it to the internet for debate, but there have been many helpful suggestions that I will use. Oh, I wonder what suggestions were told. I think I would just talk to your husband, and maybe your husband can talk to your in-laws, because if he grew up in a dirty environment, is he dirty too? And low-key is just doing this because he loves you? I mean, good for him for doing all this this cleaning, but then at the end of the day, who wants a dirty house? I don't know. First of all, the food thing, the food thing is just disgusting. Like, wash your plates. When I'm cooking at home, my boyfriend or my boyfriend's mom, because my boyfriend's mom lives with me, one of us has to clean it within the 30 minutes after cooking, because I just can't do it. And we wash it, we scrub it, we put soap on it, because if you have washed food and that the food is still there, doesn't that get spoiled, and wouldn't you get sick? That's so disgusting. I don't know, girl, but I hope somebody helped you out in the comments. And if you guys have anything to tell Miss Cray Cray over here and her Cray Cray family, leave it in the comments, and maybe I'll put it on the Reddit. I'll type it on the Reddit, copy paste from my comments to the Reddit comments. And if you guys want to, it's on the Am I the A-hole thread. Just comment it there. It's by, Cray Cray. I think I put her name over here. So go leave a comment. Since we're done with that, this is Fear Inside Out. Did you guys see where I was having a hard time? I was having a hard time with Fierce's nose. Fierce's nose was really, really hard to make perfect. But I hope you guys like this one. And if you like Cray Cray, if you like Fear, let me know what you think about him on the comments below. All right, so for the next character, we have Sadness. And this is Sadness right here. Okay, so that was what she looks like on Inside Out. Little backstory, I think Sadness was or is my favorite sim that I created from the Inside Out crew. You'll see at the end, she's my favorite. I don't know why, she just looked, I don't know, I think I made her super, super, super cute. So let me know what you think about her on the comments below, but let me know towards the end when she's completely done. But I'm really, really happy with her. And while we create her, let's do another Am I the A-hole? And this one is the user deleted their Reddit account, so I'm just gonna do this one as anonymous. Am I the a-hole for telling my cousin she is no longer allowed to be a bridesmaid in my wedding because She wants to bring her boyfriend, who is my ex, and I don't want him there. Oh, I don't even want to start reading this, but I just want to tell all the cousins out there that are dating their cousin's ex-boyfriend, if your cousin is getting married, or if your sister or your brother, it really, I don't know what kind of codes you guys follow, but to me, if I had a sister, you better not date my ex. If you're my cousin, you better not date my ex as well, especially for close cousins that is part of the bridal party. There is a code. It's a girl code, which is also a family code, where thou shall not date thou cousins or family members ex-boyfriend. Girl code's pretty elite. You don't date an ex. Anyways, let's continue. My cousin is currently dating my ex. Oh, I hate reading it. I'm already mad. There's a code. With whom I ended things amicably. Although I no longer have feelings for him, I do not want him at my wedding. I do not want him there to potentially overshadow the happiness of the occasion. But why would he overshadow it if you're over him, you know? Additionally, their relationship is quite new, and if they break up, my cousin will be glad that he is not in the photos. I don't care. You're new. You've been together for a long time. I'm so sorry. Do not bring your boyfriend if that is your cousin's ex. That's just weird, period. When my cousin brought up the issue of bringing her boyfriend as a +1, I told her that she could not bring him. She became upset and tried to argue her case. Feeling frustrated, I finally told her that if she insisted of having him there, then I would rather she not be there at all. Now she's angry with me. Well, that's a little too harsh, you know? I understand where my cousin is coming from, but I feel that she is not considering my feelings and the feelings of my own partner. Oh, that's true. That is so true. I didn't even think about the husband. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm here just thinking about the girl. I'm so selfish because I feel like I'm the woman right now, and if I see my cousin invite my ex-boyfriend, I think I'll be really, really upset. I didn't really think about my partner. I'm so sorry, but yeah, this is very true. Whom I also have to consider when planning weddings. It's true. It's both of your weddings. It's not just you. Am I the wrong for standing my ground on these issues? Baby girl, you are not wrong. You have the right. You're the bride. Okay, she's not the bride. She's just a bridesmaid. Kick her out. It's easy to replace a bridesmaid. Besides, you probably have enough bridesmaid anyway. Kick her out. She doesn't belong there already. I'm so sorry, but that triggered me. That triggered me emotionally, physically. I'm so sorry. My hair is triggering me. Yeah, no, don't. Just tell her no. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm so sorry. I'm putting myself in the shoes. I'm putting myself in her shoes, and just tell me what you think. Do you think she's the a-hole for standing her ground? I don't think so. I think she did exactly what she's supposed to do. And if the cousin does not, in all seriousness, if the cousin does not want to listen to you, the bride, just kick her out. She don't belong there. Pace. I didn't ask the magic concha. I'm so sorry, Magic Concha. I was so triggered by that, but do you think she's the asshole for standing her ground?
No.
No, she's not the asshole. She is not the asshole, and I don't think she's the asshole. Do you guys think she's the asshole? Let me know. And since that's done, this is Sadness. Look how cute Sadness is. I think Sadness is just so cute. I think she's so pretty with her blue hair, with her glasses. Does she give you the sadness that is on the Inside Out character? Let me know what you think about her as well. I really, really, really like her. I think she's super, super cute. She's my favorite that I've created. I think it's just her outfit in general. It's just perfect. And I like her shoes. Literally, I want her shoes. Like, I want her shoes. Next, we're gonna go with Anger. Anger is the hot-headed character in Inside Out, and he looks like this. This is him. This Reddit is by OK Schedule 1138, and it says, "Am I the a-hole for telling my husband he's too broke to be so sexist?" So my husband comes from a traditional family. Mom's a stay-at-home mom. Father was sole provider. I come from the opposite. My mom pretty much forbade from ever being financially dependent on a man and drilled that into me early. Let's go, mom. My husband worked hard to unlearn the value he saw replicated at home. He more than often than pulled his weight at home, was an engaged and present father and a genuine partner. The one thing that grinds my gear is how much weight he puts on the opinions of his family. I get that we all want our parents to be proud of us, but this is too much. My in-laws are staying with us for 2 weeks. Our usual MO is I prep breakfast, we all eat lunch at work/school, and my husband makes dinner. We have a cleaner. Oh, we have a cleaner. You guys are rich. But she's on a holiday, so in the meantime, we're DIYing the cleaning where it's down to everyone to keep their space clean. This is how we've always done it, and it works. My in-laws hate that I'm one of those modern women. What does that mean? They hate that I work. They hate that I don't find my purpose in being a wife and mother. And they hate that my husband pulls his weight at home. We spoke pretty frankly early on, where I established my boundaries and told them I won't be chastised about how I live my life in my home. When I am a guest in their home, I accommodate their ways and play the daughter-in-law they wish I was. They have for most parts respected this. I got home yesterday after work tired and starving. I typically get home 18:35, 18:15/30. Oh my gosh, 18:15, 18:13. What the heck does that? Oh my gosh, military time is so hard. What is 18:15? And we eat at 1900 hours. I said quick hellos and ran up for pre-dinner shower. When I came down, I went to the kitchen to help set up for dinner and found nothing ready. I asked my husband about it, but he wouldn't look at me. Oh, he knows he's in trouble. He knows. And his mother answered that he hadn't cooked anything. She told me I needed to do my duty as a wife and cook for my family. Excuse me, madame, but I just got home from work and I'm tired, all right? I expect my food to be ready. All right, oh. Partners are supposed to be 50-50, okay? So if you come home early and you know how to cook, the husband cook. If the wife comes home early and the wife knows how to cook, wife cooks. If you both came late and your kids are starving, take out. But do not
tell me that I have to cook because it's my responsibility. I will not cook for you.
That is one thing that gets on my nerves. Like, oh yeah, this is your responsibility. You have to cook for the house. No, bro. I don't have to cook for anybody. Okay, I cook for myself. And if I'm hungry, I'm gonna cook my meals and let you all starve. And even my kid, I'm just gonna cook for myself and my kid. My coward of a husband still wasn't looking at me.
He knows what he did. He knows.
I just walked away and ordered takeaway. I dished up for me and my kids, and we sat at the table to eat. Oh, she did what I was just gonna say. So she just got food. She just got takeaway for her and her kids, not her husband, who's a coward. I would divorce him. Sorry. My husband and his parents served themselves and joined us. I did not buy you those food. I bought those food for my kids. You guys can please bring me those plates back, and you go buy yourselves takeaways. Thank you very much. My mother-in-law was still going on about what was wrong with me and why I was a failure. I asked my husband if he had anything to say. He said his mother had a point. I'm about to break my phone. I'm about to break my phone. He said his mother had a point and it wouldn't hurt if I acted more like a proper woman and took better care of my home and children. He said tradition was tradition for a reason. And it was kind of insulting that I thought I was too good for how he was raised. This is where I might be the a-hole. I told him tradition won't allow a man on 35K to support a family of 5. And he was too broke to be sexist. He looked hurt and I saw tears welling in his eyes. He excused himself from the table. I regret saying this in front of our children, but him saying that to me after I'm busting my booty to clean up his mess on top of having to deal with his parents was too much for me. Am I the a-hole? No. First of all, if your husband is only making 35K a year, I do not know where you live, but 35K a year with 5 family and you guys have a cleaning lady, I think that you are doing more work. And this man had the audacity to say that she should be more traditional. I rest my case. He's the asshole. He's the asshole. And okay, so nowadays there's such a thing called stay-at-home dad. You're gonna be the new traditional. We're gonna modernize this and make you the stay-at-home dad. How about that? Because your 35K is not helping us at all, honey. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm being mean. Imagine Concha. Am I being mean?
Yes.
I am being mean. Okay, but Magic Conch, is OP the a-hole?
Now is the optimal time to commit.
No is the I don't know what that means, but I'm taking that as a no. You are not the a-hole. You guys, what do you think? Do you think OP's the a-hole? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. All the women out there, speak up. Talk to me. I don't think she's the a-hole. I think her saying that was just chef's kiss. He needed to hear that. And you know what? I think his parents needed to hear that too. Just saying. And this is anger. Currently, I'm anger. This is anger. Anger is looking very beautiful with all red. Anger came out very beautiful, huh? For someone who's angry, he's divine. This angry guy, do you think this angry guy could be a stay-at-home dad? I'm so sorry. The past couple of Reddits really triggered me, and luckily we have one more Reddit to go and one final sim to go. So are you guys ready? Okay guys, sorry, I took a little break. These threads that we've been reading today really got me. But we're on our final sim and we are doing Joy, the final character and the main character of Inside Out. This is how she looks. We're gonna make her in the sim. She is our final sim, and I think she came out cute too. So yeah, at the end, let me know what you guys think, okay? But on our final Am I the A-hole, this is by Paternity Throne RA. And this is what she wrote. Am I the a-hole for insulting my husband after he asked me for a paternity test and suggested I cheated?
Okay.
I, 25 female, just had my first child with my husband, 29 male, of 4 years. He is white and I am mixed race but very white passing. I was raised by my adopted parents. However, I have reconnected with my biological paternal family. My biological mother was white and I look a lot like her. My biological father, whom I called Atata, is Inuit,
Oh, Atata, that's so cute.
and we look very little alike, but we are getting closer emotionally. Aww, I really love that for you. My son looks so much like my Atata, and I cried when I saw him for the first time. He was darker skinned than my husband and I, but he has my husband's eyes and nose. After he was born, my husband was cold and distant. He wouldn't hold our son. He wouldn't show me affection. Even when my Atata came over and I took a bunch of pictures of grandfather and grandson, my husband refused to connect with our son. He demanded a paternity test a few weeks ago. I was upset but complied. I would be upset too. Guys, little fun fact. When you guys have a baby, there is a possibility the baby might look like your parents, your grandparents, or the wife's grandparents or parents. There's a possibility that the kid can have their great grandparents' skin color or eye color. Just letting you know, a little fun fact. He is the father, as I knew he was. I told him that was the prime example of not looking like my biological father, and that I felt he was an idiot for suggesting I was cheating. He shot back with, well, how do I know the man you bring around is actually your dad and not your affair partner? No. No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't, right? Yes, he insinuated I lied about my Atata being my dad and that I was sleeping with him. He said it. I regret saying it because I had promised to leave it behind, but I said, well, then say hello to Sarah for me. Sarah is the woman my husband had an affair with 2 years ago. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I bet she's still cheating on you. Watch. He broke it off and we reconciled, but I feel like it was rich of him to accuse me of cheating when he was the one who cheated in the first place.
You didn't tell him, girl. You tell him.
Called me an asshole for bringing it up. I'm considering divorce, but I'm also thinking about my words, which were hurtful and uncalled for. Am I the a-hole? No, you're truly not the a-hole. Literally what he asked to do, like get a paternity test, and literally told you that your dad might be your affair partner, is just full foul. I do not think you guys can come back to this. I'm so sorry that I'm gonna say this, but I think divorce is literally what you guys need. Because you know the saying, I'm not saying that he is gonna cheat on you again, but if he has the mentality to think that you cheated on him, he's probably still cheating on you. He probably, I would check his phone and see, and like just search a Sarah, and if anything comes out on a text message under a different name, it can probably be Sarah. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Put in the comments below, who's the a-hole, the husband or OP? Because husband over here asking for a paternity test, and that's just, husband is just crazy. Is husband crazy?
Yes.
Yes. Is OP the a-hole?
Not in 1,000 years.
Not in 1,000 years, guys. And that's it. She's not the a-hole. She's not the a-hole. I don't think she's an a-hole. And yeah, she's not the a-hole. And this is our final sim, which is Joy. Isn't she so cute? Does she bring you joy? She's so cute. I really like the sim, and I hope that you guys like all the sim that we have done on today's Cast Sunday. And I hope you guys enjoyed all of these stories. You guys have any feedbacks on any of the Reddits or any feedbacks on the sim, please put them on the comments below, because I truly like reading comments. So please leave them down. But yeah, that's it for me, you guys. That is it for me. I don't really know how to do goodbyes or to end things, so I'm just gonna say thank you. I'll see you guys next time, but please don't forget to like, to subscribe. Goodbye.